Hey there, YouTube. Back with another review of sorts. This is the Star Trek Innerspace series, Galileo NCC 1701/7 Mini Playset, USS Enterprise Shuttlecraft playset thing, Playmates toys, ages 4 and up, from what 95, 96, from the when they were making tons of these little tiny sets with these little tiny figures that are very close to Diaclone scale, like 1/60th style or 1/64th scale. There were a whole bunch of these: Star Trek, Aliens, Starship Troopers, Star Wars. There were a million little tiny playsets in the mid 90s. Ninja Turtles. There were a whole bunch, and this is from the Star Trek line. I got it mainly because I want to see, how well it's scaled to. This is already open. I've seen that sticking out there. Yeah, this is already open. But yeah, I like to keep the packaging. Look, it's minty fresh. No, no, you're just a hoarder. Yeah, I hoard. Okay, thank you for telling me that I hoard. Anyways, so yeah, this is one of those mini playsets that were, everywhere. Every toy section in America had these. Every major store had these little tiny sets with little tiny figures, and they're all similarly scaled to Diaclone. I don't know if there's like a manufacturing reason for that, or if it was just because. But anyways, yeah, I figured to do a quick review. These scale pretty closely to Diaclone, so I figured to do like a compatibility video where, or at least see if they're compatible. I haven't actually tested that yet, even though the package is open. So yeah, I figured I'd do that, and that might be interesting. Something interesting to check out. Pretty cool little set, especially if you like original Star Trek TOS, the original series. And it comes with you get Kirk and Scotty, which would be I really feel like it should have been Spock, but what can you do? I think the series ended right after this wave, or shortly after this wave, because I don't think they released any other. As far as I can remember, I don't think they released any other original series Star Trek things, but they released like everything for Next Generation. I mean, because that's what was on TV, right? That was what was popular. Yeah, so Playmates toys, ages 4 and up. All many Star Trek figures fit in all many play sets. So this series had, what do you call it? Oh, here's some. They had a Project Apollo Command and Service module, and they had the Project Apollo Lunar Excursion module, and I think these clicked together if I remember correctly. And then they had the USS Defiant from Deep Space Nine. They also had like tricorders and phasers and stuff that folded out into play sets. Like I think they had a medical tricorder that turned into the medical bay on the Enterprise from the Next Generation, and they had like a little Borg cube, and they had an Enterprise that opened up, and you could have like the teleporter room. Wait, no, the teleporter room was another set. They had another set that was the teleporter room, or the transport room. So yeah, they had a whole bunch of these. Yeah, so I figured I'd check this out. Now, before even opening this, I want to check the scale real quick. I think these are 1/64th, and Diaclone's 1/60th. So maybe the Diaclone, they're about the same size. It looks like they're pretty similar in size. It looks like they're pretty similar in size. This is the silver guy from the stealth suit, the DA08EX solid scan set. Pretty close scale. I'm gonna pull this open and see what we got here. See what's so we got so if you were buying this new, because this was new like half an hour ago, you got a little mail-in card. Playmates Toys, La Mirada, California. I don't know if they're still there. But I think this card was one of those things where they send you offers and you get into like a club. They had it with like G.I. Joe had points and stuff. And here's like a little point card right here. A little card with a little description thing. I don't know if that's what they did or if they had you cut off a corner of the thing to show that you and send it in so you get points or something. I don't know. But yeah, everybody, there were a whole bunch of different clubs like that. So here's the little, I just dropped the shuttle. So there you go. Thing there you got Kirk with a phaser and Scotty with some sort of tricorder, engineering tricorder. I don't know how accurate this is. It looks kind of cool. It looks pretty close to what you'd expect from like the actual show. These are my initial impressions. Little landing pads it looks like here. I wonder if this is like a magnet thing, maybe? Let's see if it's magnetic. Maybe it's for some sort of magnetic thing. Yep, it's magnetic. So already very Diaclone compatible. Surprisingly Diaclone compatible. You can ride on the bottom of the shuttle and walk around on the surface of the shuttle. I guess they walked around on the surface of the Enterprise and something. I don't remember when they had the suits, the white suits. I think Spock did the walk. I don't remember. Anyways, you got the little shuttle door on the back. You got the little thrusters, or nacelles, or whatever they call them. I guess this is a landing pad for when they land. I don't know if that was actually on the show. Galileo sticker. NCC 1701/7, USS Enterprise. It's a sticker. Sticker. These are painted on the back. The nacelles are painted. This is a sticker here. This is painted sticker. And on the front, Galileo sticker, USS Enterprise. He dropped off the back. Okay, so that's cool. I'm wondering if they had like a shuttle. At some point, they were going to do a shuttle bay launch, or maybe they had a shuttle bay that launched the shuttles out or moved them around. That's about the only reason I can think of why you'd put a magnetic steel connectors on the bottom. If there's some sort of goal of that, or maybe there's some toy out there that I don't know about that has that. I'm not particularly familiar with the line, other than the little tiny ships. So here we go. We've got the inside of the shuttle. This was all very futuristic in 1996, and also 1965. Anyways, you can open this. This goes down. So like in the show, you can just have the little door come open and they can climb out. Let's see what that looks like. Real quick. There we go. So not quite as big as you'd expect for them to get out. I'm guessing maybe someone could sit there. Let's see if we can get a guy to sit there. Yeah, you can have someone sitting on the back. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can lower the little landing gear, I guess. There's a little pad. There's little rubber, like friction pads in the back here, which is pretty cool. Anyways, so let's open this up. We've got 2 seats. We've got what looks like little pop-out radar dish on both sides. I'm guessing these panels are mirror images of each other. Yep, mirror images. The stickers are the same as well. So yeah, about the same. There's a little console here. None of these things move. That would be nice if that moved. And you can have the ship speed up or something. But alas, no, none of that moves. Let's see if these chairs move. Oh, the chairs move. Chairs move. They're on a like back set or forward set pivot. The pivot points up in the front of the chair and kind of rotates. That's cool. Yeah, got the little console. Pretty cool. Small little set. Fun stuff, fun times. Let's go ahead and put the guys who are actually going here in here. Let's see if we can get these guys out. Okay, we've got Scotty, Mr. Scott. They've got pre-bent elbows. He's got pre-bent elbows. 2 different poses, and let's see if they move together, or if they're separate, or if they don't move at all. It looks like they don't move at all. Yeah, those don't move at all. Those are glued in place, it appears. So that's kind of disappointing. And then the legs bend like this. You get that, and then it looks like they have a clip down at the bottom, so they're clip oriented. And then the legs just go into the clip. So yeah, that's about that. So we got Montgomery Scott. Oh, his legs don't want to stay on. We can put him in there. He can fly the shuttle or something. There we go. And then we've got James T. right here. Same problem with the arms. Unlike the Star Wars ones and the Mars Attack and the Aliens ones, all have moving arms that you can move up and down, but they're like mono jointed. So yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate that they decided to just make it a bar all the way across, a single piece, instead of a single piece that could rotate. Sculpt's pretty good. But yeah, same problem, clip in the bottom, so they can't really, their legs can fall off. Put in the shuttle, you got, normally I think Kirk would probably be in the front, but whatever. Let's see here, so we got our little shuttle thing going on there. And then, because I love Diaclone figures, let's see how well they fit. I'd like to see how well they fit, see if it's worth it to get any more of these things. They're not particularly expensive. It'd be nice if they... Oh yeah, it fits perfectly. Look at that. Look at him go. He's on an away team mission. Anyways, so yeah, works pretty well. Trying to see if the floor is magnetized after that. Since they have those, no. Oh, I'm guessing those are the, so those two dots on the bottom, probably not to make it fly, or not to make it be dragged around by a mechanism or something. It's actually the bolts for the chairs. So those are some high quality bolts. They expected this to played with hard. No doubt experience they learned from making the Ninja Turtles figures, since those are seem virtually indestructible. Very durable figures. Anyways, close up the little radar dishes. Close up the ship. Definitely is almost exact scale to the Diaclone figures. And close that back up. Mr. Scott, you're blocking the roof from closing. Anyways, so yeah, here's the pretty good size, and you know, if you can find one of these cheap, it might be worth picking up if you want to have, or I mean, maybe not these, but maybe some of the other Innerspace sets. Scale's pretty good. So yeah, just want to do a quick video where I acknowledge discuss the pros and cons. Not too many pros and not too many cons because it's not particularly large, but definitely fun. The build quality is pretty good, pretty solid. Decals and paint apps are not amazing, but I mean, what do you expect for something that's probably, what, $10 in the $10, $12 in the mid-90s. You get two little figures. You get two major characters, even though they lack posability. You get a decent little ship, but again, it's bare bones. It's not particularly impressive. And now seriously, these giant bolts on the bottom are ridiculous for what this toy is. That's some serious over engineering. I wonder if it kept breaking off or something, and there was an issue, or they were worried about getting sued or something. Anyways, thanks for watching.